Hello there, traders. This is Art Dill for FuturesTradingCompany.net and a recap of our trading for April 3rd, 2012. Another good trading day to start off the new month. We were 4-2 today, plus 60 Dow points. The room was open again 3 a.m. This morning to take a look at the Globex overnight market, but there was no good trade set up, so there were no trades during the overnight Globex session. The first trade we took was after the market had opened, and we had a short at 6:42 a.m. Pacific. That's 9:42 Eastern Time. We got short at 13,175 with two contracts. I ended up getting out of one of the contracts at break even at 13,175. I was using a 10-point trailing stop on the second contract. That was stopped out at 13,176. So only minus 1 Dow point on our first trade of the day. And then the market started up, and as you can see, went higher after we got out of that at break even. The second trade of the day, the impetus for the trade was a trigger right here on this bar. The high of the trigger bar was 13,171. We broke it on the next bar. My additional stop loss was going to be 13,160, and I didn't want to risk more than 10 points per contract on the trade, so I put in an order to buy two contracts at 13,170, and I got filled on this bar at 7:26, 10:26 Eastern Time at the 13,170. Took a couple of points of heat, and then the market started higher. Got out of the two contracts, one at 13,175. And the second contract at 13,189. So a total of plus 24 Dow points on the second trade of the day. Our next trade didn't come until after dead zone. It was at 11:09. This was just a little bit late here in reacting, but this was the at 11 o'clock Pacific, 2 o'clock Eastern Time, was the release of the FOMC minutes. And so I was not trading before this, and did not take this trade, although it would have worked nicely to the downside, a trigger entry. The third trade I took was a trigger entry right here. It was at 11:09 Pacific Time, 2:09 Eastern. I got one contract short at 13,095, and then I added a contract at 13,102, and that was actually the high retracement after we took the first contract. Exited one at 13,093. That was my 102 add, and then the other contract we exited at 13,084. And I was very pleased with the target. That was actually a couple of ticks above what had been the low of the day thus far. So I was glad that I picked that. It got to 13,082 and then started up. So we got 2 ticks above the low of the move as our second target. So plus 11, plus 9. We had plus 20 points on the third trade of the day. The fourth trade only took with one contract short. This was at 2:30, and got in at 13,100 was the short entry, and we had a target of 13,085. Got it on this bar at 2:32, 11:32 Pacific, and we were out of the trade. And so that was plus 15 points on the one contract for our fourth trade of the day. The fifth trade we took was right here, 258, and I was being very careful. I did take this with 2 contracts, but I was really being very careful because it was during a time period when I was expecting a kind of a counter trend move to the upside. So after we did have a little bit of a move down and then a sideways, I took one contract off at break even, and I took the other one off at minus 7 points. So on the fifth trade of the day, we had minus 7 total points. I missed an entry here, but again, that would have was definitely a counter trend trade, and I didn't really wasn't really looking for counter trend trades, so I didn't take it. But that would have been a good one. 13,099, and the high of the initial move was 13,124. The sixth and final trade we took was over here at 12:17. We got short at 13,116. Ended up taking a contract off at 13,109, and I was using a 10-point trailing stop, which got us out of the second contract at 13,114, and we were done with the trade, plus 9 points on the sixth trade of the day. So all in all, a very good trading day. 6 trades, 4 winning trades, 2 losing trades, but we really managed our losses on the 2 losing trades very, very well, and ended up with a nice day because of that, plus 60 Dow points. The room, again, will be open early tomorrow, 3 a.m. Eastern Time, to just take a quick look at the Globex to see if there's a trade that sets up. I'll usually stick around for an hour and a half to see if we have any good trade opportunities. I'm expecting that we might have one this coming morning. Anyway, if you'd like to try the room, we are on a roll now. I'm really starting to get the feel of calling the trades for the people and feeling very good about the room. Sign into the guest book on our website, or give me an email, info@eminisuccesscoach.com. Let me know you'd like to try the room for a couple of weeks, and I'll make sure you get the webinar ID. For Art Dill and FuturesTradingCompany.net, here's to winning trades.